Now then, we're going to change. Randy Duncloud, Green Acres, Arlington, Nebraska, light superstock. Boy, did he do a lot of dancing around. He done a lot of dancing around, and I bet he takes that. He did take it. 296. Corey Schluter, who is competing against his dad, Chuck Schluter, in this class. Nice little deer, Grand River deer. .4055. Now you got to keep in mind, like that tractor come from the factory. Weighing around 8,000 to 9,000 pounds. It's now weighing 6,200 pounds with the driver on board. Big block, big motor. The Little Deer, the Outlaws refers to that one as the Little Deer. Clem Schluter refers to his tractor as the Little Deer. That tractor right there basically owns a record with the Outlaws that will never, ever be outdone. Back in the day, past the buckshot, Alan and Neil Lickey out of Lexington, Missouri. We've had John Deere, John Deere, John Deere, Nebraska and Missouri. Alan Lickey doing the driving today. Alan doing the driving of buckshot. Easy there, cowboy. Get a little bit of a rough ride out of that deal. $300.12. $300.12. Taking a look over on the pickup side. Got another one from Sedalia. You see Nathan Bream out here earlier.
Thank you.
Won't see no smoke out of this, and we're going to burn a little bit of alcohol. Wait a minute, that's Jeff Dobbs. Woo, we got Jeff Dobbs. We got it out. We do have smoke. Jeff Dobbs coming for nothing. The white tractor, coming for nothing out of Lebanon, Missouri. Jeff Dobbs is who that was. Now these little light supers can run the 30.5 tires. They can run the alcohol, the diesel. They've just got to have the cast rear. In other words, like that white tractor right there. You are looking at white motor, white sheet metal, and white rear end. 301 and 69. 301 and 69. Today, and they still pretty interesting machines to watch. Cockshut tractors, what this is. Canadian made. When I was pulling back in the 70s, I used a Cockshut rear end because it was heavy duty. Now then, heavy on the nose. A little heavy on the nose. Cockshut 2150. Salt River kind of explains itself. And $281 and 35. $281 and 35. A good looking tractor. How about a round of Oklahoma to run against me? And he cooked bragging rights all the way back to Missouri. I still accused him of running nitrous oxide. I've never let him forget that. But he has changed and he has gone to the light super side. He has changed and went to the light super side with the Rawhide machine. Oh, that turbo was talking. That turbo was talking. $296 22. $296 and 22. He comes in 5th place right now, and he is 57 hundredths of a foot behind 4th place. 50-21 rear end, which is massive, and sheet metal and all of that. You got to know that a D21 come from the factory weighing over 10,000 pounds, bare naked from the factory, and now this tractor is in here at 6,200 pounds. This will be the Vogelsmeyer, Matthew Vogelsmeyer, Punkin Express out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. Now they are on their 2nd motor because of mechanical difficulties, and they had to go back to a motor that they've not run in a few days. They did put some goodies in it, but still a little bit different to them. Made some drastic changes, but it is not what they started the season with. Out of Sweet Springs, Missouri, where we done a show just a couple of weeks ago. Now, he can back it up and try it again. International, Kevin Schreier, Red Royal Lite out of Lexington.
I'm gonna run your battery down. I didn't want to do nothing.
Missouri man. What a deal, Red Royal. Red Royal Lite, the Schreier family, strong running machines, proud to have him with us. $322 and 63 will take that man to the #1 spot. What do you say, Missouri? International goes #1. Learn more about driving the tractor on a pulling track. They call it the barn buddy. Listen to the motor, watch the tire speed when it lights. Hang on, Leroy. Everything's fine. Getting a little bit out of shape. That's the purpose for the roll cages. That's the purpose for the neck braces. Had trouble getting it to light, but boy, when it lit, That pickup might want to shut it off down there on the starting line. We got to get a sled out of the way. We got to take a few precautions right here. How about a round of applause for Chuck Slater, ladies and gentlemen? They got that tractor. You bet. They got to learn what they got a hold of, and they got a hold of something awesome right there. You got to get over 302. Get over 302, you'll be in third. It's going to take 323 to win. Older style cockshut. And didn't like what he seen or whatever. I don't think we got a mechanical issue. I think we want to go back. We're probably going to drop a gear. Take a look at who's up on my pickup side. Who's cheating who? Lexington, Missouri. I like the name of this truck. There's a big long story behind it, but it's all pretty cool. Who's cheating who? This guy used to compete in a different class, and then he jumped to this class and come out with that name. So, Lucas Zelter. Lucas Zelter in a truck of Who's Cheating Who. We're going to stay over on my light super side. Chad Carroll, Clarence, Missouri, Levee Leaper. That's a 570 Super cockshut. 270 and 56. 270 and 56. International, you're number one. Missouri, you're number one. John Deere, you're number two. Missouri, you're number two. So Red Royal Lite, number one. Grand River Deere, number two. Coming for Nutton, a different style tractor. That was that white. That goes number three. Buckshot, John Deere's four. Green Acres, John Deere's five. Chuckley and the Rawhide goes six. Barn Buddy having a disappointing number seven. Then the Salt River Savage, Levee Leaper, and a disappointing hook for Punkin Express. How about a big round of applause for the Outlaw Light Superstock side? That gives me just enough time to tell you